tell you why the club scene is over. The club scene is over because...
Okay, it seems like women want to come to the club. They don't want to have to wait in line. They don't want to have to pay to get in that club. They want the men to just let them in. While they're in there, they just want to be left alone. Nothing wrong with that. I get it. But also, they want men to buy their drinks while they're in the club. And then if a man bothers you in the club, you want other men to step in and tell that man to stop. Just so you can go online and say how all men are terrible.
This is specific to the club. And I just made a video. Who's still going to the club anyway? But it's not worth it. It's not worth it for men to go to the club and entertain women. It's not worth it. They're not getting their desired results. So what are they doing? They're pivoting. Same thing with your dating events. I was doing media for someone that was throwing a dating event, and they had to cancel because it was an overwhelming amount of women and no men. And they asked me, and I'm like, because it's not worth it. It's like, what am I going to this event? What am I paying to go to this event to be around a bunch of women that scream from the rooftop how much they hate us, how much they don't like us, how much they want us to do this, but then we can't do that, but do this and do it like that without them telling us exactly how much to do. They're good on that.
Yeah, nightclubs are dying.
Look at this. Empty. Nobody in there. Because men make it happen. We keep the establishments going. We spend our hard-earned money. Men are done.
Is clubbing dead everywhere?
Why are clubs all over the UK going from this to this?
Empty.
Strippers say a market crash is guaranteed because the strip clubs are suddenly empty.
Where are the single men at in Atlanta?
Atlanta nightlife right now is not the same.
Stop it.
Especially clubs. One of the biggest clubs, one of my favorites in Atlanta, it just closed down.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
Y'all, where are the men?
In the house.
I love us women, but like I'm tired of going to events.
Stay with the girls.
1,000,001 girls, and there's like 2 men in the corner. Like,
deal with it.
Men, y'all don't want to leave your house.
No. Stay away. Stay away. We are in the house. Gym, home, work, home again. Maybe go to mama house. Maybe go to dad house. That's about it. I'm not gonna say we not messing with y'all, but y'all not about to mess up our peace. Y'all been trolling us ever since y'all got on this internet. Ever since that Creator Fund came out, y'all been acting up, talking out y'all necks, and now when you go outside, there ain't nobody to be outside with. I knew y'all would get tired of being with your girls. You can only go on so many dinner dates with your girls and act like you having fun. We in the house. You said leave you alone. You chose the bear. Now what? Go on a date with the bear. Go on a date with the bear. Look for the bears at the bar. How about that?
When they say club culture is dead, that shit is dead. Right. I was at a Halloween party the other day, and it was a stage, and they had a DJ in the middle of the stage. And you know what the front row of people are? A bunch of men. A bunch of niggas. I'm so confused. I'm like, why are you guys in the front of the stage while everybody's watching you guys? Who are you? Are you rapping? Is it your song? Get out of here. And like, I step on the stage and I'm like, it's crowded. Like, let me start throwing elbows. Like, why is you niggas up here? Attention seeking ass niggas riding with this DJ. Get in the back of him and let the hoes shake ass in the front. Your outfit is not tiny. Why are you trying to take all the attention? I'm confused. Ugh.
Well, you're confused because you think it's all about you. You think everybody should be paying attention to you and your friends. Y'all think that all eyes and attention should be directed your way. That's why you jumped up on the stage like that. And when you got upset because for you there was too many people on the stage, you started throwing elbows trying to clear it out. You wouldn't be the first woman that did that. Y'all start talking and acting silly, because you're not getting your way. When a man decides he doesn't want to simp for you anymore, he doesn't want to pay attention to you, y'all say, leave me alone, go do your thing, don't you have a life outside of us? And the man says, okay, well, shoot, I want to be up on the stage. I want to be dancing. I want to be acting crazy. I come here to the club to have a good time. So if you don't want to have a good time with me, I'll go get me and my friends and we'll have a good time together. Oh, who's going to be the boys? I don't know who's going to be the boys, but I know I'm going to have fun tonight. And you can leave me alone and get out of my face.
I didn't even know clubs were open every day.
We went on Tuesday to El Jefe, and you tell the men, you go, you look like a sugar daddy, and then they pay for all your drinks.
That was gonna be my next question. When you go out, are you buying your own drinks?
Never. No. Absolutely not. Don't buy your own drinks, lady.
Do you even listen to yourself when you talk?
I don't buy shit. Sometimes. 50-50. Sometimes. No. 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 Never. Never.
Oh.
Yeah. 90% of the time, no. No. Yes. Even if a guy offers me, yes, I buy my own drink.
I respect that.
I like that. No, the men will buy them for you.
Stop it.
No. Absolutely not.
No.
Yes, I do.
Usually a guy buys them for me. I mean, tonight, yeah, there's no men here.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Always.
Yeah. Barely.
Yes, I always buy my own drink. We bought in our own drinks.
You gotta have your own money. But if someone offers you a drink, I'm not gonna say no.
I have a boyfriend. He's got me usually. I'm single as a Pringle, so I buy my own drinks.
How are you getting these drinks?
People buy them for me.
Who's people?
Guys, mainly.
Okay. How are you getting your drinks?
Men.
Y'all are paying for her drinks?
Yeah, they are.
You find an old man. Sugar daddy. A sugar daddy. Someone buys them for me.
You have to either pop a titty
You be popping titties for drinks? Damn, I ain't never had that happen to me.
I'm trying to see what that be like.
80%. Someone else buys them for me.
Who's someone else?
A guy.
So how are you getting these drinks?
You want to stop your drink.
Interesting.
People buy them.
Who's people?
Just random people who come up to me.
If you're not buying your own drinks, how are you getting drinks?
My good charm. My lovely personality.
What personality?
Oh, there it is.
If my friends buy my drinks, then that's nice, but I never use anybody to buy me drinks.
I'm not gonna just like use someone to do that.
So many girls out here have told me that they use men to get drinks.
I don't do that.
Good for you. I'm not gonna buy a girl drinks if she has zero intentions of hooking up with me.
I had guys come up to me like, can I buy a drink? I'm like, okay, but I have no interest. Like, I have a boyfriend. They're like, okay, can I just buy a drink? I'm like, yep.
What?
That's what we've come to.
Do you ever take drinks from guys that you have no interest in? Yes. Yeah.
Heard enough.
Saying.
Just like you're a hoe, like just going off and just saying shit like that, just like.
Well, men typically don't call their girl a hoe unless you're doing certain behaviors. Let's be honest here. What are you doing?
Well, obviously I was going out when like he would want me to be home, but it's just like at the end of the day, like, I'm so young. Like, what am I gonna do? Stay home?
Would it be fair to say that that's whole behavior though?
No, because I wasn't doing anything wrong. Like I was just going out with friends, and he just didn't want me to do that. Like, just didn't want me to do anything. But now, like, I don't know. It's just he was just very insecure with himself, and he just was. I don't know. He's horrible.
I mean, do you think it's appropriate for a girl to be going to the nightclub where there's a bunch of horny dudes trying to give her alcohol and sleep with her when she has a boyfriend?
Yes, I can understand. But the thing is, like, you can go out with your friends, just have like a girls' night, and just chill with them, and then come back.
But is that realistically what be happening?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yes.
How often? So why not just stay inside the house and have drinks with your friends at the house and play
because
music?
The thing is, it's like he would go out and do the same thing too. So it's like, why are the roles changed? Like, why can't
Are men and women the
too?
same? Is he going to have a bunch of girls telling him, come in a section, I'm going to give you free liquor, I want to sleep with you, I'm really hot, by the way, and I'm super attractive, I can show you a great life? Is he going to get those same opportunities?
Is, like, we were like...
Please answer the question, or is he going to get those same opportunities if he goes out?
I mean, obviously, I feel like people are going to, like, try hitting on him and do the same thing, too, as well, and it's like...
Really? You think he's going to have the same amount of opportunities going out as you would?
No.
Okay. So wouldn't it be fair to say that he's going to be apprehensive about you going out?
Yes, I understand.
So you see now why that's whole behavior?
I guess, but I wouldn't consider it like whole behavior. It's just like me wanting to have fun.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends on the girl and whether she's gonna do something.
Well, I think what they're trying to say is like, you know, we get free drinks at the club. A man don't go out and get free drinks and get.
We get in for free.
Look, I understand.
We get a lot for free.
Girls going out, right?
But guys can still bring a girl home. Like, guys can still do that.
Do you seriously think it's as easy for a man to bring a woman home as it is for a fucking girl to get a guy at a club?
I don't know.
Think of how many times you tell a guy no at the club.
Oh,
like every 5 seconds.
Yeah, I get it, but guys still get it.
You do pretty well on OnlyFans financially, right?
Yeah.
You know why you do well, right?
Because men are lonely now. Because women set their standards unrealistically high.
Oh,
yeah. So now they come to
us. Like,
So the industry
sex
that you're
workers.
in literally thrives off of men getting laid, and you think it's as easy for men to get laid?
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean.
Incredible.
Gotcha, bitch. No, but to add to your point, right? I definitely understand girls want to have fun with their friends, but my thing is like, go to brunch, go to light lunch. We gotta go to the club.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
To me, at that point, just go with your boyfriend to a club.
Yeah.
Why go with your girls late night to random clubs?
She said it herself. They were on a shoestring. He is the definition of a placeholder boyfriend. He barely made the cut, right?
Yes.
Okay.
100%.
So you went out, and here's the thing: girls do this, and they might do this consciously or unconsciously. Like, if something better came along at the club, you might entertain it at that point.
Drake.
I was about to say Future.
I mean, yeah, if it's Drake, hello.
Yeah, that's my point.
Hello.
Yeah. So,
So she had no
all right.
respect
So, okay. So you were, so you left him because he was, I guess, annoying.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's really it. He was just not it. Like,
Was he broke?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he was still using his mom's
That's
credit
why.
card, to be honest.
That's why.
Okay.
I really don't
No
know.
respect.
All right. And was he your age too? Young?
He's actually like 3 months younger than me, so I guess
Okay.
same
That
age.
makes sense. So, and college student as
Yeah.
well.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you think that you're going to find a man, a real man, at a nightclub, girl, you are sadly mistaken. The real men don't hang out in those arenas, and they don't want anyone that hangs out in those arenas. So if this is you, and you are saying, oh, I want a good man, I need a good man, where are all the good men at? That's probably the reason why you haven't found them yet. Have a good day.
Men have genuinely ruined clubbing and nightlife for me. So I don't think I'm going out again. And before you get defensive in the comments, listen to the weekend that I had. First of all, I got into a screaming match with a guy because he wanted to stand up on the platform and dance and sing, and I made a comment about it. And so then he started screaming at me, getting his hands were all up in my face, talking about, shut the fuck up, I don't care about you. And his friend literally had to intervene in between me and him because he was all up in my face because he was mad that I made a comment about him standing up on a platform, singing and dancing and not letting anyone else get up there or letting any women get up there. So he got mad, got all up in my face, started cussing me out, screaming at me. That was the first straw. Then, while I'm waiting in line to go to this one club, these guys standing in front of me want to bring up their friends. So they're like, hey, we want our 3 guy friends to cut you and all of your female friends. And I'm like, hey, so that's not gonna happen because in general, if a girl was trying to cut me, I wouldn't be that cool with it. So in general, regardless of your gender, please do not cut anyone else in line, especially when it's like a really packed club. But if it was a woman, I'd be like, okay, she wants to be with her girlfriends. But tell me why 4 men are cutting women in line to get ahead of them in a nightclub. So the guy tells me, he's like, my friends are cutting you. Doesn't even ask. I'm like, sorry, no, that's not happening. And he's like, no. They're cutting. You don't have a choice. You don't have a choice. My friends are getting in front of you and your friends in the line. There's no choice. And I'm like, what do you mean there's no choice? Like, you can't cut us in line. And he's like, I don't care. Enough. Starts talking to me in Arabic, speaking to me in Arabic, telling me to like be quiet and that he doesn't care. Okay? That's not even the end of it. This guy comes up to me, starts talking to me, right? Conversation's going pretty well. He goes, sorry, I can't keep talking to you. I don't want to ruin your life. I'm like, why would you ruin my life? He has a wife and 2 kids. Yeah, the guy that approached me has a wife and 2 kids. And then in the middle of our conversation, he's like, I don't want to ruin your life. Oh, then the guys that invite you to this section. So they're like, hey, come in our section. Once guys invite you into their section, they think that because they invited you into their section, they have some type of ownership or right over you. Some guy texts me. He's like, so since I got you into my section, I need your number. No. Like, I will gladly go into the general admission. I don't owe you shit. Or the guys that think that they can start touching you because they got you into their section. I do not give a fuck. Also, the way that men think, like, if a girl is, like, talking to them or flirting with them, they're, like, entitled to grab her. What the fuck? Or, like, the way that guys literally treat bottle girls in the club. Like, I'm sorry, I think I'm done. I think this weekend was genuinely my last straw. Because men have completely ruined clubbing. Completely. yeah, it sucks now. So that's your warning.
Well, maybe it's good that you don't go out again. Because once again, we see modern women causing a problem. Modern women almost quite literally disturbing the peace. Men have decided, since y'all don't want to have anything to do with them, since y'all want to use them for drinks, for appetizers, for attention, for validation, and all of the other things, they would pull all that back. They would rein all that in and use it on themselves. And now that nobody's paying attention to you, now that the world is passing you by, you get upset. You go in there, you popping off at the mouth. And now a man is all up in your face talking about, shut the F up talking to me. Oh, well, I get it. Stop talking to me. You don't know me. Get here, get early, get on the stage. I'm not going to sit up here and wait. Modern women want men to sit up there and wait on them. Oh, well, just put me up there. Let me, hey, can you help me get up on the stage? No, you can get on stage by yourself. I'm not touching you. If you can get to the stage, because I'm here. We in here having fun, messing around. It's like, for these modern women, it's like, well, hold on. Women should get first. I should get first dibs for ice cream. Let me have the first ice cream cone. Let me skip the line. Be arriving late and then expect to go all the way at the front. Oh, well, I should get first dibs on the trampoline. So I should be able to arrive late and then move to the front of the line, get in the trampoline. Any type of activity, let me come to the front of the line and get it and get in there to the main event, to the main attraction. Let me do it. As a man, you should allow it. No, I'm not doing that. You don't mean anything to me. If you was my sister or my friend, maybe so. But you're neither one of those, and so you're not getting that special treatment anymore.
Let me say this. This is not a gotcha moment. Because we knew, the men and women, that it was going to harm a certain demographic of women who follow certain movements or hold the water for certain movements. And there's always one group. So for the birth of the Kevin Samuels, the birth of the Passport Bros or Blue Book Gentlemen, the women that are still following this feminist agenda, we knew who it was going to hurt. And all of these different movements, right? So seeing that video with a club full of women or lounge or whatever, like full of women, that's only the beginning. Because the more men stay at home and say they want peace, they play video games and say, I'd rather do that after getting off from work, living in apartments by themselves, or decide to go overseas for 6 months, work on a ship for 6 months, or work for electrical companies and leave on the weekend to go overseas. And the dudes that follow Kevin Samuels saying, yo, if you ain't a certain type of woman, I don't want to deal with you. Or if you feel I'm less than, I'd rather not be around you. I don't want to be accused like Brian Banks. They see those stories that keep rehashing in society. I don't want to be set up for a robbery. All of these different things men are thinking. They're thinking. We talk about it. They rather go to cigar lounges. Y'all don't understand what type of time men are on. They rather sit in the library learning IT, don't have no background in IT like myself. So we know where this is going. And for women not to catch on this and say, yo, you listening to influencers who have boyfriends, or you listening to friends who have, they're in marriages. You listen to the friends that are no good, that want to cheat, who don't care for relationships. It's going to harm you, the ones that want to go out and be around men, the ones that telling you to be antisocial against men. It's going to harm you more so than anybody else. Certain groups, certain races, certain colors of women are going to take the brunt of it. But stubbornness, stubborn, But we see what's going to happen, and this is just only the beginning as technology increases. This is only going to, but shout out to everybody. I don't want to be vitriolic. I don't want to approach this from a hostile standpoint. Just, ladies, just watch who you listen to. That's it. Just watch who you listen to. Even you shouldn't allow to get into a conversation with men, and men have to curb what they say, or they got to walk on eggshells when they talk to you. I don't operate like that when I get into certain discussions, and men shouldn't have to. Truth should make you free.
They can't find men to come to this event. Then I started thinking about it, and I was like, I don't know.
First, let me say, you're going to look amazing in that dress, baby. That dress eats down. Unfortunately, though, you correct about men and speed dating. I did one speed dating event. I live in the Washington, D.C. area, and let's just say that the men who are at speed dating events are the men who have to be at speed dating events. So I would just say that kind of take it with a grain of salt. If the marketing team and the event coordinators and planners and stuff, they're really advertising towards men and really marketing to them, then maybe there is a good chance they also might be offering them some discounts. Because $150 is a lot of money. And unfortunately, men don't feel the same pressure or the same like inclination to want to do singles mixers and speed dating events like that to meet a partner. They don't really do that until they have to do that, which means that they're divorced twice, got 7 kids, and ugly, and fat, and overweight, and in their 50s. Because that's who was at my speed dating event. Also, if you first of all, you paid $150, so your event needs to be real nice. I paid $20 for my ticket, and our host had talking points. So we each had like a little sheet, maybe like 5 questions or something like that, that when we got to a new person, we can kind of like ask them one of those talking point questions, to help facilitate conversation. And I'm pretty sure each of us had a different paper. So when you meet a person, those 10 questions between the two of you that you guys can talk about and ask. I think we maybe had 2 or 3 minutes per person. If your event is going to be 50 people, like per like man, 50 men, 50 women, I doubt y'all are going to rotate through all 50 people, because that's a lot. 3 minutes with 50 people? I ain't no mathematician, but that's not a lot of time. So for our event, it was a venue. They had food and drink. And we did like icebreaker type of things. We did group and like team kind of things, so that we were all kind of mixing and mingling. And then it was kind of like sandwiched between the speed dating itself. And then we also did some type of little icebreaking. That's not icebreaking at that point. We did some type of little socially type of game thing after that. So it was real cool. Overall, I'll give my speed dating experience a 7 out of 10. The host is really good, really well organized. As far as meeting a match, didn't do that. But I did meet some really awesome women, some really cool girlfriends. We exchanged numbers and made plans to hang out afterwards. So I hope that you have a really great time. You're going to look amazing. But I would just like have fun with it. You're going to meet some interesting people for sure. But I wouldn't go into it with a really high expectation of like, oh, I'm gonna meet my man. I mean, you can if you want to, but I think that would just be my advice, is not to do that, because you could end up like disappointed.
Do you think it's okay to go out clubbing if you have a boyfriend?
Yes.
Why do you think it's okay?
Because they shouldn't be insecure.
Don't you think that like girls get more attention out?
But as long as you're loyal, that's all that matters. You're not doing anything wrong. As long as you're there to have fun with your friends, not to go
But do you agree it's more dangerous for a girl in a relationship to go out rather than a guy in a club?
It goes both ways.
Girls naturally get more attention.
Yeah, but guys I reckon are the ones that give that attention to those girls.
Okay, so how about this? If it goes both ways, then neither one of y'all need to be in the club. How about that? How about y'all move y'all's girls' night out to somewhere that's not in a club, where you can be receiving that attention from the guys that are giving you that attention? Well, as long as I'm no. Because a man can say the same thing. Well, as long as I'm just looking and, I ain't going up and talking to nobody, I should be okay. I just looked. What we've seen from these modern women is they will accept drinks and be like, 90% of the time, yeah, I accept a drink from a man. Be in a relationship, accepting drinks from other. Hey, ain't no problem with it. It just is what it is. I don't pay for my own drinks. But then when a man is just, you was looking and I know how men think. Okay, then. So since it's a problem for me to look at a woman, maybe it might be the same problem in my eyes, if you accept a drink from a man. But I know you don't want to think about that because you want to do what you want to do.
Should women be in another man's sections if she's not single?
Hell no.
Who is the nigga?
Man, what's your reason? What's a justifiable reason for you?
Okay, I got a best friend.
Okay.
She got a nigga. We going out. I can't be in her section with her nigga.
He finna be in there with his homeboys. So you in the section with like 8, 9 niggas and then he got his homeboys.
Okay, I get it. What y'all saying, but that's not fair.
No, if she with a home.
I'm not looking at these niggas. I'm with my homeboy.
Why I'm not there?
Okay, if I'm in a relationship, I'm not finna be just in the nigga section because he's like, oh, come on, I got a bottle. I got niggas I'm cool with. Like, that's like Chris, Reese, and all them.
Yeah.
Them is my homeboys
Fact.
for how long?
Fact.
If I got a nigga right now and I go to the club and I'm in Miami, I'm finna be with my homeboys.
And I just want to ask vice versa. You feel me? Your nigga in the club, got a section. Feel me? Couple baddies.
No. I gotta be there. I wanna
You
be
gotta
there.
be there?
I don't got to, but I want to be there.
Well,
for the
then
most
we got
part.
the same rule then, because I'm definitely going. I don't give a fuck if I got to work
But,
the
yeah.
next one. I'm going.
I can hang.
Yup. And we leaving at 12. Slap mine right out that section.
I've literally gone on so many solo travel trips in Europe, yet I'm still like getting mad over a man. This doesn't make any sense to me. I think that like I do so well in these other areas of my life, but then I just get bored and I just like want like a little like attention or a fun little like hobby or something, like a fun guy to talk to. And I just don't want to be like that anymore. Like, I don't understand, like, when is enough, you know? Like, but I'm also just a girl and I'm young, so it's like I need to cut myself some slack. But I feel like sometimes I just spend a little bit too much time focusing on the wrong people when I have like all these amazing things going on. And I think a lot of women understand this feeling.
And if you think your dream man is at the club, think again. Think again, because your dream man is not standing in a circle moshing to fiend until 5 a.m. with his friends. Your man is not oozing Casamigos out of his pores for a whole weekend straight after partying at the club and then going to the afties. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know, they're just in their hot girl era too. And that's okay. It's just not conducive to a man that's going to put you into your feminine and a man that you're going to want to settle down with. So rather than even going to the club in hopes of that, go out with your friends, go to a dinner, have a dinner party, go to a concert, go to Pilates, literally do anything else and just keep elevating, keep doing you, keep leveling up, keep getting your bag. Because when you're at the highest, most elevated version of yourself that you could possibly be in this timeline, you will attract the exact person that's for you. Because we don't chase, we attract, you know?
This is a social experiment. If you were wondering if your man is at the gym at 10 p.m. on a Friday night, the answer is no. This place is a wasteland. There's literally nobody here.
On the bright side, music is bumping.
Where the fuck do you think you're going?
Where are you going?
Where are you going? Call your dad. Call your dad and tell him that.
Tell him what? Because this is like a promoter's. Wait, what?
Well,
Okay, I don't want to sound too sex positive with this, but getting on here and seeing even the single video that started all this discourse about the fact that regular men are using regular photos of regular women to do their business at night or whenever they do it, and how somehow that is shocking to you people. And I'm like, who is asking y'all on dates if it's not the regular men? Like, the regular guy from your job that asked you for your Instagram that you thought was kind of cute, so you gave it to him, he doesn't care that you are not a supermodel and that you are not doing Victoria's Secret sets every single time you post. He just thinks you're pretty and he likes your face. And therefore, that's like, I think we've gotten so far away from what sexual attraction.
22 is the cutoff. We shouldn't be 25, 26, 27 being a feminist. That's silly. Come on. That is for children. You know what I mean? Imagine crying to the government while saying fuck the government. That makes no sense. If you identify as a feminist, that is like a signal to society that you are a confused woman. You have no idea what's going on in the world. You have no idea how we got here. All the faults of feminism you blame on capitalism, but then you're fighting for the right to be a part of capitalism. Like, it's just really crazy. Once you're 22, if you haven't started to figure out that, hey, gender roles actually are good for society and I gotta get married, you're fucked. You're fucked, okay? You're fucked. Some of y'all like to wait till the last minute till you're 30 or something to try to change your mind. It's not happening. You gotta, the activism, the liberalism, the feminism, 18 to 22. We shouldn't be seeing 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds at the protests. You know what I mean? Like, okay, like feminism is a young woman's sport. Let them have that. Let them have their fun, kiki. Once you turn 22, 23, it's time to find you a man. And lock it up, okay? Because, like, what do you mean? What do you mean? You're gonna be 40 protesting for women's rights? That's what you're gonna do? Right.
She hit the nail on the head. You try to wait until the last minute to get married. You try to wait until the very last second to get married. You try to do things to delay doing what you know that you should be doing. And then when you get there and all of the stuff that you had put up so that you could delay that, all that stuff starts to fall through, starts to break down. Oh, well, there was complications with this, or we couldn't get this to act right. Now the stuff that you had planned so you can go out there and continue to act a fool has fallen through. You on the internet crying, talking about, I just need to be held. I want a man to love me for me. I know I can't give you the things that you really want, but you should still love me for me because I'm a good person. No, this is what I wanted from you. And I've been asking you if we could get together for about 3 or 4 years now. You didn't want to do that. And so now, back then you can give me what I wanted. I can do the same for you. And now you can't do that for me, but I can still give you what you want. I'm not going to take that deal. There's nothing in it for me. Well, you get to love and give love to another person. No, I'm not taking that deal. You can't give me the things I specifically asked for. Absolutely not.
I was so utterly disappointed when I became an adult and I was able to go to the club and I found out that this isn't what the club is like. Like, I genuinely thought that the club was going to be like Step It Up? Step Up? I forgot. And Stomp the Yard. I really thought it was about to be like that. And I get to the club. Finally, I'm able to get into the club as an adult. And all I see is these lame people standing in sections on their phone, recording bottles, and bottle service girls doing the... I'm like, why is nobody dancing? Why is nobody dancing? I've waited my whole life for this. Where are the dance battles? Where's the step in? Like, where's the dance? Where's the stomp in the yard? Like, what is this? What is this? People paying $45, $50 at the door. Not me though. I got it on the list. But like, what? I've never paid to get into the club. But like, why is nobody dancing? And I realized, either it never existed, or I was born too late to be able to experience people actually not being on their phones and dancing in the club. And now we've gotten to the point where we're clowning people for dancing in the club. What they was doing was like, take this back to like the early 2000s. What they was doing was tough. And then a dance battle would have ensued afterwards, and everybody would have been in a circle, yeah, cheering on because we supposed to be dancing, we supposed to be having fun. A dance battle in the club sounds like fun. You know what I mean? I don't even know how to dance, but if there was a dance battle in the club, I'm joining in because it just looks fun. But to my surprise, we don't dance in the club. We just record bottles and pay for overpriced sofas that people are going to sit on and stand on.
This weekend, I had my first experience of being the oldest woman in the club. Do you know how young the crowd has to be at the club for the men in the group to notice? Because the thing about men who are 35 is in their heads, they're still 18. So in a not creepy way, I promise you, okay? In a not creepy way, they like don't notice that the women around them are much younger. And also, men sort of go out of their way to reassure women in their 30s. No, you're not old. It's okay. It's fine. You can be good, nice men, right? I I was looking around and I was like, oh my God, everyone in here is 21. And I was with 3 men, and all 3 of them were like, oh God, we're so old. Kristen, you are the oldest woman here. And I was like, shut the fuck up. Yes, I know. I can tell. I have eyeballs. I wasn't prepared, you guys. I also was dressed so wrong and so old. Everyone there was dressed so cool. It was a like warehouse late night DJ set, which in Utah is the best way we have nightlife. And everyone there was dressed so cool. And I was dressed like a mom going to Disney World. Because when I go dance, I like to wear the Halara dresses that have the built-in shorts and comfortable shoes because I'm in my 30s. But I just was not prepared for like how your 30s come at you quick, okay? I wasn't prepared for how quickly I needed like retinol, and I wasn't prepared for how quickly you look around at everyone in the club and you realize that you are a cool 14 to 15, 16 years older than they are. Oh. So, anyways, I'm preparing today to go be the youngest woman in the venture capitalist founder mixer that I'm going to. So, you know, oldest woman in the club, youngest woman in the boardroom. I'll take it.
I was a feminist when feminism was about equality, about levelling the playing field, giving women an opportunity to find their rightful place, particularly in the public world, which was tremendously important and exciting when we achieved that. But what feminism today, to me, is all about advantaging women at the expense of men. And it's become very much caught up in the demonization of males and presenting them always at a disadvantage.
It honestly offends me that there is an entire ideology built on the premise that I, as a woman, require sacrifice from others simply so that I could contend with the world around me. Being a woman has never held me back. So feminism had its cute little run for 50 years, but it's time to hang it up and accept a basic reality. Men and women are different. We have different desires, different tendencies, and different responsibilities. We are not meant to be men, and we are certainly not meant to disrespect and degrade masculinity. So stop celebrating femininity as something superior to masculinity and start celebrating both as valuable pillars to our well-being and culture.
A lot of people are going to disagree with this one, but the girl in the relationship going to the club without her boyfriend is completely different than if the guy went without her. I'm not saying all men and women are the same, but generally, women like to dance, we like to sing, we like dressing up, we like getting ready to go out. It's a whole thing for us. When I go without my man, I'm going with the girls. We're just dancing all night. There's no standing around. There's no sitting down. We're just there to have a good time, dance the night away. It's so much fun. Versus, I can't even imagine my man going without me and having a good time. One, because he doesn't dance. I think most men don't want to go dancing at the club. They will most likely be sitting at the bar or sitting at a booth with their boys in a position where they're chit-chatting, mingling with other people. Plus, naturally, I think it's more difficult for men to resist temptation, and temptation is very present at the club. I'm not denying that. As a girl in a relationship, it's a totally different experience. When you're just dancing on the dance floor and you're having a good time and you have your girls around you, you don't even have the chance to give other people attention.
When people ask me if I'm a feminist, my answer always gives them whiplash. I'm sure you can tell what my answer is. It's that I'm not, and I don't care about feminism. Just do not involve me. And I know it freaks a lot of people out, but let me explain something to you, okay? I don't have to claim a cause simply because, number one, you want me to. Number two, I don't claim anything. Number three, it doesn't affect me. Like, I'm sorry. Oh my God, that's crazy. It's not just about you. It's about all women. Okay, so you want me to fake something? Fake a sentiment? Fake a stance that I genuinely don't care about? And I'm realizing that a lot of it has to do with like past trauma, past experiences. And obviously, if somebody doesn't have the same trauma, same experiences as you, they won't care as much as you. You know what I mean? Like, I grew up in a household where, number one, I never heard my mom talk down on my father. Literally, I would try to coerce her into talking smack, and she would always stand her ground. And honestly, now that I'm a grown woman, I respect that so much. Number two, I've never seen my dad in the kitchen. Ever. I literally have never seen him wash a dish. I've never seen him do I've never seen him do laundry. I've literally never seen him do anything in the house. But guess what else I've never seen him do? Yell at my mom. disrespect my mom, hurt my mom, yell at me, yell at my sisters. He literally would tell us from day one till now, you guys are beautiful because y'all are my kids. He, in a weird way, tried to raise us as boys. It didn't work out for him because I'm literally in the same position as his wife. His wife would cook food for him every single day, hot meals delivered directly to his work, directly every day of his life, okay? Guess who does the same thing now? Yeah. Feminism isn't about the things I just stated. I understand that. But the thing is, I don't care about it. I don't care about the wages. I don't care about equal this, equal that. Genuinely, I don't even care about voting. I don't care. And I think that's valid. Actually, it is. It is valid. So I'm not going to fake a stance because I genuinely can't relate. And it's fine. You guys have a whole group of people behind you. Why do I have to join? Is this a cult? Is it like, oh my God, like you're a woman, so you must be a feminist? No. I don't care. I don't care. Okay, honestly, when I act all mad, I'm not being serious, okay? Like, I'm genuinely acting. I hope you can tell. And I'm not gonna pick up a fake stance simply because people want that. I wanna stay on my side of history. I wanna do what I feel is right. I wanna say what I feel is right. I never wanna feel like I'm forced to do something simply because everyone's doing it. You know what I mean? But does it matter if Negad is a feminist? It doesn't. If you're a feminist, I actually genuinely don't mind. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't bother me. I don't feel like, what are you doing? Why are you claiming that? I'm just speaking for myself, and like I feel like that's the best we can do as people. Just speak for ourselves and speak honestly. If you're a feminist and you believe in feminism, you'll 100% agree and understand this point of view because you're accepting of that. You're accepting of all women, all their beliefs. Just because a woman doesn't agree or isn't a part of a movement, you don't, as a feminist, it doesn't mean that you go and attack that person. A true feminist understands that that in itself is feminism. Being yourself, believing in what you believe is feminism. But if you're in this video, look, I'm a psychic. If you're in this video and you're commenting crazy negative things, you are not a feminist. That's not what feminism is about at all. But I can already tell nobody's gonna make it to this point of the video. They're gonna be so mad.
Okay. All right. Let me break this down to you, right? So feminists believe that men and women are equal and they deserve equal rights and equal treatment and blah, blah, blah. That is a whole basis ideology of feminism, is the equality of both. Anti-feminists like myself, I can't speak for all, but for me, I believe that men and women are different. We are not equal, right? So if feminism is feminism, right? And anti-feminism is against feminism. That means whatever the fuck a feminist is saying, I am against it, okay? More than likely, I am against it. I don't care. You can start talking about intersectionality, radical feminism, blah, blah, blah. All these different subgenres and categories. It's a waste of fucking time. I'm against it all. I don't fuck with it. I don't like that shit. I don't give a fuck. So you don't like the rights that feminism afforded you? No, I don't. That's what I'm trying to say, right? And then you guys are like, oh, well, you're not really bringing up anything to back it up. What is there to back up? There's nothing to back up. I said men and women aren't equal. That's it. Case closed. It's done. Like, there's no reason to go back and forth. I'm not like y'all. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, the feminists like to go back and forth about all these stats and stuff that they make up, pull out of their fucking ass. And I'm just saying, I'm good. Shut up. That's it. It's not complicated. Okay? I'm not interested in fighting for rights that we have. I don't think women should vote because y'all are fucking crazy. What the fuck? You guys are crazy. And you guys vote on shit that doesn't fucking matter. You guys will allow the most dumb policy dictate how you choose. Anyways, I feel like even trying to get into all of the politics of feminism and all that, to me, I see it as I'm feeding into it. I think it's evil. I think all you bitches are fucking evil. The truth is, feminism is always about envy of men, and that's it. You guys are envious of men. You look to men and you say, oh, he has that, I want that. The man has that, I want that. And that's all this is about. And that's why you guys sound like children. And this is why, because feminists are like children, you can't engage with children and try to reason with a child. You're a child. Do you know what I mean?
So that's why I don't go back and forth. That's why I don't go back and forth. I won't go back and forth with you. Like, I'm not about to sit here. That's why on the Dr. Daf show, I really had a hard time with communicating back and forth with these people because I'm observing. I almost fell asleep at one point because I was like, bro, this is too much. Like, this is too much. I feel like I'm listening to children talk. And honestly, I don't give a fuck. You guys are displaying why I don't like it. I feel like I don't have any point to prove. There's nothing to prove. Y'all are proving it for me. Like, the way feminists dress, the way they talk, the way they make up stats, all this stuff is literally why I don't like it. Whatever you guys think you're doing is not working out for y'all because y'all are all unhappy. Y'all are all single or something, just something weird going on with your relationships. You have too many bodies. You don't want to have children. You like killing babies. It's just like too much mess. I just want to be a normal adult woman. That's all I want to do and be. I don't have time for all of this other stuff, right? I like my man being here, taking care of me. I love not clocking in. That's my life. I love it. I stay at home and I'm kicking it with y'all. That's my life. I don't need all this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like there's no point in going back and forth with feminists because y'all are children. And at the end of the day, if a feminist can come out and be like, feminism is about equality for all, it's about men and women, they're equal, we deserve equal rights, well then an anti-feminist should be allowed to come and say, I don't think men and women are equal, and leave it at that, right? Because a feminist can just say their little blanket statement and it's over. So why do y'all expect more from us? Do you know what I mean? I feel like you guys are always trying to, but you're not saying anything. Right. Neither are you.
Quite simply, there's some women out here that don't want to be put in this lane anymore. I'm tired of trying to race with a man, knowing that I'm probably not going to win. I'm tired of trying to equal a man, knowing that that man is better at being a man than I am at being a man. Why am I trying to be more of a man than he is? He was born a man. That's natural to him. Why would I try to outdo him and I'm a woman? I don't have the same strengths or weaknesses. I don't have the same pros and cons as a man does. So I haven't been a man all my life. So I don't know how to adapt to some of the things that men have adapted to. That's why you see a lot of these studies where women are like, oh, I feel like I'm getting left behind. Right. Because men just naturally adapt to things that you throw at them. Well, how come you didn't tell me? I didn't even know I was doing it. I just started doing it because it was natural to me. I saw a problem and I just went into problem solving mode. I saw an issue and I said, you know what? This needs to be solved. And I just worked until I solved it while you were asleep. You weren't feeling good that day. So I just kept on working until I figured it out. And I gave the answer to my boss and he said, great work. You get a raise. And that was it. End of story. Well, I was feeling bad. It was my time of the month. I understand that. I get it. But there's nothing that I could do about that. All I did was work because I have the ability to work. Well, we should have some laws to enact. Okay, well, let's put some laws in. And they did. Laws, rules, guidelines, regulations, and it still didn't work because you're trying to outman a man. It's not going to work. You are not better than a man. You're not equal to a man in some of the ways that he's just better than you in some ways. It's not that hard to accept.